this opportunity to welcome all of you to this third day of the conference, and most importantly, take the honor to thank the organizers of this conference, and specifically Naro and Makerere, to make this happen.
Today I'm really happy that our three-day Naro-Mak joint conference has come to an end. We started with three good keynote speeches, which enlightened the participants on crop productivity and how to intensify crop productivity and production. Another good keynote speech on how to make use of information communication technology, or the digital, what they call digital, the digital era, to make sure that actually we harness it and get the best out of our agriculture, relying more on a digital than on a conventional methods of hand-hoe. And we also looked at how to save our environment, especially in the face of climate change. And then we also got to know more about, from the presentations of scientists, a wide spectrum ranging from aspects of crops, on livestock, on climate change again, and many others. So we've really learned a lot.
But we as human beings have affected how we produce seed, and the geologists call the era in which we live as the Anthropocene. It's a period when human beings are changing the trajectory of how the earth evolves. And what we've done is, since the Industrial Revolution, we've been pumping tons of carbon in the air, and it is everything that you know today as global warming. The combined effect of our civilization today over 400 years is that we are contributing towards climate change, land degradation, loss of biodiversity. So this hurricane wind is on its way coming, and we have to do everything to stop it.
Just talking about the value chains, I mean, you're the experts. I'm only the IT guy in the room, so we want to demonstrate and just share more, and I think it's a bigger topic that requires more time as to why ICT is required throughout the value chain of agriculture. Every technology must be solving a problem, and therefore ICT should not only be a nice thing to talk about. It shouldn't be nice words to discuss and PowerPoint slides. They need to be solving a problem, and therefore we need to sit down together. I'm looking forward to conversations with researchers here, with the academia, with policymakers, on how we can maximize these technologies.
I'm here to tell you something, that Africa is seated on a very old mass of soil. It is not like Europe. Geologically, the soils in Europe are younger. They have twice as more nutrients than ours. Ours, by geology, the process of soil development did not renew itself. So we are seated on a very old soil mass, which is every day leached by rain.
Honorable Minister, we've had a very exciting three-day conference, and I want to congratulate all the participants for this very vibrant conference that we've had this very year. Honorable Minister, arising from this conference, there are four things that I want to bring to your attention to move forward to His Excellency the President. We in the scientific fraternity want to place a request to His Excellency the President and the government as a whole for increased investment in agriculture.
My appeal to all of us, Honorable Minister, if you allow me, is that we tease out issues which need like technologies which are eminent, which need upscaling so that the private sector can take up. Let us not just talk in conferences and we leave technologies on the shelves. Innovations are the only engine which can change agriculture.
And I just want to end by saying once again, thank you very much, Honorable Rwamirama, and be our ambassador in the government as far as the research is concerned.
I would also like to take this opportunity to tell you that the opportunity is in what we have, but not what we have lost. The opportunity we have here as Uganda is a pool of scientists who can provide solutions to our challenges. And I want to assure you that as a government, we are ready to walk the talk and support their scientists, you scientists, to fix our problems. It is important to have these innovations. It's good news. But what is very, very, very important is to have them adopted and applied for our farming communities, for the improvement of our households, and also in economic growth of this country. Thank you very much, distinguished ladies and gentlemen.
Today, when you talk about integrating modern science to what you've been doing, I still see a lot to survey. And I would have loved to get the tools that are being used in these surveys. And yet to me, when it comes to surveys, you're going, of course it's good to generate your baseline data, baseline information. But the question is, how much resources were spent? And then how long did you take? I would have loved to see somebody telling me that to use the drone, like the Coco Man, that to use the drone to get our data within 6 months. But I could see like this a study that has been going on for some bit of time.
So thank you very much for the good work, and thank you for the days that you spent here. I was aware of this meeting, and I'm so excited about the theme. Above all, the collaboration between Makerere University and Naro.
It also ended in style with a cocktail, which many people don't want to say is a cocktail. They call it a networking session. So there was a networking session to enable people relax, put off the pressure they were on for presenting, for listening on time. But now it came a moment of relaxation.
As a person, I've appreciated that this platform, first of all, has helped us to understand that our efforts are really relevant as far as technology generation and dissemination is concerned.
The conference came out with some very good ideas as to how to encourage that to happen, and it's brought together Makerere and Naro in a very productive way, enhancing the cooperation that was already strong but can be stronger.
One of my favorite papers presented was on the third day, where they presented about how we can integrate e-systems into agriculture, social media and mobile apps, and how they can be used to help farmers better access information in agriculture, among other papers. Otherwise, I had a very good experience.
CRABI, as an international intergovernmental organization, we are proud to be part of the sponsors for this Naro-Mak Scientific Conference, and riding on a vision of providing scientific expertise and information, and Naro and Makerere being very key partners in Uganda, we are happy to be part of this. There's been a lot of knowledge, scientific knowledge that has been shared in this conference, and we really hope that we can propel this together further so that we actually go into science investment fora where we can use this information and actually improve the economy of the country.